At the friends gathering, my girlfriend's childhood sweetheart, Eric, was present as well. He glanced at the table full of food I ordered, wrinkled his nose, and said to my girlfriend, "Michelle, you know I don't like sour stuff." Without a second thought, my girlfriend called the waiter over to switch the dishes. Everyone was shocked, looking at me as if waiting for me to explode. Instead, I led the cheer saying, "Wow, childhood sweethearts really do stick together." Should I go ahead and call the wedding planner? Eric had just graduated from college and moved to the city where I lived. At that precise time, I had an acute appendicitis attack and needed surgery. As someone needed to sign the surgery consent form, my girlfriend, Michelle Johnson, received a phone call. It was from Eric. He said he had arrived early and was at the airport, unable to find the exit and needed Michelle to pick him up. Michelle tossed the pen aside, asked the nurse to take care of the surgery consent, and hurriedly left. I winced in pain watching her rush out and closed my eyes in resignation. When I woke up after the surgery, I glanced at my phone. Eric had posted a status update with a pouty selfie and a coincidental shot of Michelle's arm as she drove. The caption read, "I knew Michelle would always be my honey." Michelle had liked the post and commented, "Of course, I've always been with you." I put down my phone and closed my eyes again. It wasn't until the next day that Michelle came to see me in the hospital room. She brought a bouquet trying to surprise me saying, "Tony, aren't they beautiful? Do you like them?" I endured the pain and looked at her expressionlessly. She pretended nothing had happened and continued. "These are the magenta Floyd roses you love." I had to search through several stores to find them. I pointed out, "I like amber rose. Floyd's are Eric's favorite." "What?" Michelle said with an awkward laugh, "Well, they're all roses. Right? They're beautiful, and you'll surely like them too." I was too tired to argue anymore and turned my head away to rest. In the past, I would have argued with her in situations like these. She always said, "Eric's just like a brother to me. We've grown up together, there's nothing going on. And if there were, it would have happened long ago even before you came along." Yes. It was me who pursued Michelle. We were alumni at the same university and met during a cultural performance in our sophomore year. Seeing her on stage playing the piano, suave and elegant, she instantly captured my heart. I initiated the pursuit, and after nearly 6 months, she finally agreed to give us a try. We were happy for a long time until we both graduated about a year and a half later. On graduation day, Eric arrived from another city, arms loaded with flowers, affectionately calling her Michelle at every opportunity as he celebrated her graduation. From that day on, endless arguments began between Michelle and me all over Eric. After a year of fighting, I realized I was exhausted, or maybe I got used to the fact that there was always an Eric between me and Michelle. I no longer had the strength to be upset. In the past, I would weep through the night, heartbroken, feeling like my world had collapsed. I couldn't accept that the woman I pursued and loved for so long would focus all her attention on a childhood friend she barely saw once a year. Now I can endure surgery alone and bear the pain when the anesthesia wears off. Seeing Michelle with the flowers Eric liked barely stirs anything in me. It's as if the person standing before me isn't the girlfriend I loved so deeply, but just another passerby. A few days after I was discharged from the hospital, Eric showed up at my house. He stood in front of me with a basket of fruit looking slightly apologetic and said, "Julian, I'm so sorry about the other day. That airport was so big. I went around in circles and couldn't find the exit, so I had to ask Michelle to come pick me up." Sitting on the sofa, I looked at him coolly and said,